And I think we are live. Aha, there we are. So what is up, everyone? We're going to talk about Luna mostly today in this live stream. So there's a lot to a lot to uncover. So if you don't know, the whole market down bad. The whole market is down tremendous, but mostly we're going to talk about Luna. Okay, so yo, RIP everybody that invested, around this time frame, because in one day, in less than 24 hours, millions turn to zero, literally. You can just see all these. Oh, everyone's being bullish right now. Luna going to $1. I don't know about that. I don't know about Luna going to $1, but actually, I want to read some of these real quick. If Luna goes back to $100, I'll send 73 million votes, but price going down. Yeah, so they're having a vote. As you can see right here, just in 89% of votes at press time are in favor to do the owner's proposal to create a new chain for Luna without UST. Very interesting, because UST was, in my opinion, the main reason why people like Luna and that 20% interest. Actually, I'm kind of interested to see how Anchor is right now, if we go on Anchor protocol. Like, do people even use this anymore? So if you look at Earn, it's still advertising that high APY, but like, I don't know. Total deposit, that's crazy. But look at this sharp decline. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Crazy. But damn, 89% of votes at press time are in favor to do the favor. So do I think Luna is going to succeed? No, I don't. I don't think it's going to happen at all. Actually, I'm kind of want to see what other people's opinions are on this. So let's go and check this out. All right, so someone's saying the vote's rigged. I want to see this, actually.
So you're literally going to watch me earn several thousand.
Blah, 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 blah. No one wants to see an ad. All right.
I wasn't expecting this one.
All right, hold on. Okay. Let's go and see what this person say. I'm going to go and move my face over here so we can see his face.
Since yesterday, across the board on social media during my live and other different platforms across social media, we're seeing how people were for the burn and not the fork. But just earlier today, about 5 to 6 hours ago, Asia time, here in the United States as well, it opened the final revival to update it. Here the voting, and what we're seeing right now updated with the latest registration votes, total of 94 million, as you're seeing.
Is that accurate? 94 million votes? I don't know if that's accurate, but go on.
Right here, which is 25%, and the numbers are changing. But the yes, 89.22% with more than 84 million votes. And on the no with veto, we're having 8%. I see. Well, by the end of this video, I'm going to tell you everything that Terra Luna holders must know with all the news and latest information, because guess what? The South Korean financial regulators are also launching an emergency investigation against Terra Luna.
Really?
And some other people are suing Do Kwon because
I can imagine the lawsuits are insane right now. Like, keep in mind, not everyone, but a lot of people, they lost their everything, their whole livelihood into this coin. That's crazy.
Everything on all this mess. And if you're trading Wrap Luna on Coinbase, you also have to know that they're ending buying and selling trading on May the 27th. Man, there's a lot of things going on here, and of course we want to take a look at the price and see what in the world is happening, because it's so flat that I'm kind of jealous for, looking at the price of Terra Luna, because it's flat since Bitcoin and other ones are actually going down right now. So welcome back, everybody. My name is Oscar Ramos, and happy to have you back. Don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing to
blah blah blah
it's
blah
not
blah.
the updated, the final. They're not supposed to do anything else but this. This is the final iteration. Now, the revival plan for the V2 preliminary vote was launched 1 day ago, and 7,000 votes with a heavily one-sided no to this new plan forking. Now, those 6,000 votes I can clearly see right here, so it's not like they're not here. However, we never saw this 84 million.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm saying. Like, where the hell does this 84 million come from? I can see why people are thinking this is rigged now, because what the hell? That makes no sense.
Now, you take a look at all other different platforms, like my live yesterday, and some other different people across the board saying no to the fork, yes to the burn. Even Binance,
if these are people, are there even 84 million holders in Luna? There's no way that's just straight all different wallets. 84 million wallets voted yes. I don't believe it.
And CEO CZ is saying, you know what? One of the greatest ways to solve this problem is by burning, because forking does not add value. So I'm seeing from all the different type of equations and the spectrums, different opportunities and knowledge. Just want to gather everything. But in this case, guys,
Yo, hold on. I gotta see if they even have how many holders does Luna have? Can we see how many holders this has? I don't want to know about supply. Okay, whatever, fine.
What's happening here is that if things go the way they expect, and we expect based on this knowledge and numbers in the next coming 7 days when this proposal ends, we're going to have a fork. And what's going to come for the new Terra Luna? Well, create a new Terra chain without the algorithmic stablecoin. The old chain will be called Terra Classic, and the new one chain will be called Terra Luna. And then Luna, the new one, will be airdrop across Luna Classic stakers. So people that are on Anchor staking their current Luna Classic holders, residual USD holders, and essential app developers of Terra Classic. So there it is. That's what's going to happen. It does seem that's going to be one way, because there's, as of right now, with 94 votes, I just don't see it.
So basically, we're just going to leave this new Luna in the past, call it Luna Classic or Terra Classic, and we're just going to start over. So it's not an algorithm stable coin. Is there going to be a stable coin? And is there going to be a stable coin that's backed by a US dollar? I'm looking at you, Tether.
Yet another way how things are going to roll out. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, because I know for sure, because I'm seeing on the community. So let's go ahead right now. Some people are saying that, well, are they bots or are they real people? Because once Duquan shared that post that it was open, there were already 11 million votes there for the yes. So I'm going to go ahead and get that in just a second. Now here, this is another proposal that we reviewed yesterday, how they want the burn and the remedy fee. And I can tell that, 56 million people say yes to this. So guess what? I haven't seen these 56 million people saying yes to the burn and no to this one. So are we still missing people? That's the question, because if that's the case, then that could bring a nice neck and neck for this proposal. So it's still early, but as of right now, the message for Terra Luna holders is, if you want to continue with the fork, then do nothing. But if you do not, then you have to step up and do something about it, guys. It is what it is. Now take a look at this. He tweeted, and it started with me.
Want to know where to invest that?
Blah 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 blah. Man.
For 8 minutes, and it was just 16 million. It's rigged, fake votes. So that's what people are saying out there.
Wait, let me say that again. He tweeted and started with 11 million votes for yes. 8 minutes in. So 8 minutes. So it started with 11. In 8 minutes, it has 16. What the hell? Does Duquan even have 1 million followers? Listen to Duquan. No, he doesn't even have 1 million followers. There's no way. Look at his tweets. Yeah, that definitely is rigged. There's no way it's not rigged. How the hell does he get like 2,000 likes there, and then, you know, in minutes he gets like 5 million votes? Yeah. Starts off with 11 million. There's no way. I'm telling you, there's no way there's even 90 million holders in Luna.
Just 16 million. It's rigged, fake vote. So that's what people are saying out there for sure. This ain't not voting for the community, it's just voting for developers only. And if he already financially convinced them on the background, you take a look at that, guys, right? Yes, it's the same, this kind of well-used blockchain clients, but maybe your airdrops won't be visible. So there's a lot of, slacking the trust from the community. In my opinion, that's something that you really need to be careful with as a developer and as a blockchain. Take a look at this one. Not a big fan of Luna person, but before they start getting this back on track, I feel that people should be getting answered to like what in the world happened. A ton of unanswered questions from Duquan and from the project should have answers before this restarts. So I think I do agree with that. There's just more communication that needs to come from them as well. Any validator, and we're gonna go to the news right now. Voting yes for Duquan, some people are saying, is assisting on a criminal act. If you bow to this current proposal, you're committing to being called for any trial. So it's just no. There's some strong feeling right now in the cryptocurrency space, especially for Terra Luna holders. Now, why is that, everybody? Well,
dude, a lot of people must hate this man. Must hate this man right now. And you can already see right here, law firms in South Korea has decided to sue Luna. Bro. I wonder how many followers this man lost. Maybe he was over 1 million and he just lost a lot of followers. Yeah, that's crazy.
Because we're just having breaking news, of course, that some partners of South Korea are from one of the top law firms are suing Luna USD founder Duquan on behalf of some investors who lost money in the collapse. And we can verify this one as well with this other article that is going around like crazy. Breaking: Terra founder Duquan faces lawsuit in South Korea. Now, the extent as from which this is going to actually touch Duquan and if he's going to go and testify or, you know, kind of respond to this, we haven't heard from them. We haven't heard from them yet, but I'm sure if he will want to speak up on this, it's going to be breaking news, and a lot of people will be excited to see what he has to say, because definitely what happened with Terra Luna messed up the lives of a lot of people, and this is going to be making, you know, kind of come out with some more clarifications. And I'm telling you, from knowing other different blockchains and companies, I wouldn't be surprised if the United States calls on him to testify.
Oh, they're going to make this as an example for regulations everywhere in the world, especially the United States. I have no doubt in my mind. There's probably already something wrong with that. Let's say Luna U.S. Congressman. Let's just say that. I already know some official probably said something. Regulators getting really nervous. Let's look at that. Luna regulations. Oh, yeah. Okay. USA. I'll take it. This Dow drops 1,100 points. Yo, hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta check this out too. Dow. What the hell? Okay. We're getting distracted here. Oh my gosh. Okay.
because it affected a lot of people in the United States as well. Now take a look at this. The South Korea launches emergency investigation into collapse of Terra, Luna, and UST.
We're gonna check
really
out the
not
DAO
that
later.
good, right? I mean, now you're gonna have
minute.
the government taking a look at the transactions and many of the different things because of what you just did. So that's not really good when it comes to you and your project. It is what it is, everybody. And let me show you another one that I really like. It's on Coin Bureau. There you go. He shares something pretty important.
Pretty underrated crypto YouTuber, by the way. Just saying.
Here it is. The legal team for Terraform Labs has reportedly resigned. So the news confirmed that, you know, some people say like, you know what, we're out of this because of the collapse.
Yeah.
So this really comes to show how maybe poor leadership brought all of this for Terra Luna, and this is just not gonna be good for holders not having.
Funny to see when they need them the most, they disappear.
Right? Tough stuff. So you're now getting a lot of lawsuits, and you're gonna get a lot of press from other different governments. I'm sure that you need some strong legal team backing you up, and that's I think what Duke One needs to be looking at, because now you have the community voting, most of them in the affirmative to the new plan. But I'm just like, wait, most people wanted no to the fork. I mean, we have the evidence here. So what in the world is happening? Knowing that this from Coinbase, even more things for holders that are buying just a cheap Luna right now. According to Coinbase, in light of the recent volatility involving Terra ecosystem, they will suspend the trading of UST and grab Luna on May 27. So now you know, guys, if you didn't know this is happening, so your ability to store and send and receive is not going to be impacted. So if I don't sell it, I'm just going to have it there, and I'm going to be able to get it out of Coinbase, but I won't be able to buy and sell any more of this, guys. And right now doesn't come to a really great time because we're still in extreme fear. And if you take a look at the prices and Bitcoin, we're coming down, baby. I knew it. Bull trap. So I'm not dying yet because I'm pretty sure we're gonna go even lower. The price of Terra Luna, when Bitcoin is going down right now, Ethereum and everything still flat. So I'm pretty jealous, to be honest with you. Even though with this news, the price of Terra Luna is not doing anything, most people will want to see
blah, 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 blah. Yo, this is crazy, though. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Do y'all think they literally rigged it? Like, do you think Terra rigged their voting? I think they did. I think they did rig it. I'm not going to lie. I believe they actually rigged it. Because how do you get 5 million votes? 5 million votes in like 8 minutes. When this guy doesn't even have 1 million followers. His pinned tweet doesn't even have 10,000. Is this a voting right here? Okay, look at this. Look at this. 86 million votes for yes. No way. No way. There's no way. 86 million votes in 8 hours when the tweet doesn't even have 10,000 likes. Let's see. Are people calling this shit out? This guy's mad. He looks very angry. I don't even want to play it. He looks so angry. He looks so angry. The vote is holding. Let's see. Yeah, so this person called out. Why does the voting begin with 10 million votes on yes? Yeah, look at this. Literally, if you look at anything else, no, 184. No with veto, 10. No with veto has 10. No with veto now has way more than just no. Like an insane amount. That's sus. That is sus. You can't tell me that's not sus. I'm going to move this back over here. Let's see if we can find any evidence this is not rigged. Because right now, I'm seeing some solid evidence that it is. Terra voting rigged. Let's just say Terra voting, actually. the fake voting, blah, blah, blah. All right. The legal team of Terra has quit. Yep, it seems we have rigged voting. The Quan dissolved the company on April 30th. Prior to the crash. Wait a second. Hold on, I did not know that. Is that legit? Can we trust this guy? A lot of fishy action going on around. He is destroying the entire cryptocurrency community. Yeah. Did he really dissolve the company? I did not know that. Let's see what this guy's thing. Most people says burn. This guy has 102 votes. Burn. Yeah, I think burning might do better off. Because I think what most people want is they have a lot of Bitcoin. I think Do Kwon is one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin, if I'm not wrong, in the whole world. So I think what a lot of people want to do is, sell that Bitcoin, do something for the community, buy back the Luna, burn the Luna. But, it seems like that's not the plan for them. They're not going to do that. They are not going to do that. By the way, if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe because we're going to start live streaming every single day. I just really started on this channel. I had this channel for a while, but I'm actually starting it now. Dang, you can see I got some YouTube shorts low-key popping off right now. But I'm going to start live streaming every single day. So if you're new here, go ahead and sub. But yeah, back to Terra. That's crazy. Let's go see what other people are saying. Let's see what CNBC says.
And we're chatting today with Scott Lind. What is Masterworks?
The first company
I'm always intrigued how mainstream media and just your basic YouTuber, what they're saying compared. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, Scott, that's right. So the Terra blockchain, this is sort of the back-end software infrastructure
this is a short
behind
video. I might play
everything
another
that's going on with that stable coin we mentioned and the cryptocurrencies that are collapsing this week. This is halted, meaning basically no economic activity can go on here. Exchanges can still trade these tokens, Luna and Terra USD, the ones we've been talking about all week and really have seen a lot of weakness.
Okay, actually, no, let's play another one. This is old. This is old anyway. Who's that from? CNBC, right? CNBC. They got a new one. No. Indonesia? I don't know if I want to watch Indonesia. Let's just go back to Luna. Let's look at the most viewed video for today on Luna. Okay.
So Do Kwon released the proposal.
Bro, I've been saying his name wrong this whole time. I've been saying Do Kwon. Do Kwon. Do Kwon. Do Kwon. Do Kwon. Okay.
For Terra Luna after last week's implosion, and the crypto community has now come up with a new and improved proposal of taking Terra Luna back into their own hands. So Do Kwon went ahead and got summoned to the National Assembly in South Korea with regards to all the craziness that has happened over the past few weeks. In today's video, we'll cover that latest news, uncover some insightful data and metrics on the world's largest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, as well as give you some updates on major headlines happening in the market right now. Like always, if you are enjoying these daily market updates, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. With that being said, let's hop into the computer and see what is going on in the market for today. All right, so the US markets opened up slightly in the green this morning with the NASDAQ up 1%, the Dow Jones up 2%, and 98 out of 100 of the top altcoins by market cap are
the Dow Jones down bad now, man. I'm gonna investigate that after the stream. I just saw Dow Jones. If you didn't see it, Dow Jones is down more today than it ever has been in a single day since since Corona, really, since March of 2020, if I'm correct.
Actually within the green in the past 24 hours at the time of filming this video. Taking a look at Bitcoin, we're seeing about a 1.67% growth, or Bitcoin reclaiming that $30,000 level once again. Now, an article came out yesterday from CoinDesk also showing that digital asset funds last week netted their highest inflows since late 2021 as investors were panic buying up the market implosion caused by Terra Luna. James Butterfield, head of research at CoinShares, also stated this is going to be a strong signal that investors saw the recent UST stablecoin DPEG and its associated broader sell-off as a buying opportunity. Bitcoin-focused funds were the clear winners, netting $299 million in inflows, which is the highest weekly inflow since the last week of October 2021. Now, what this data suggests here is that investors were flocking to the relative safety of the largest digital asset, Bitcoin. Now, this data here also suggests that Bitcoin may have found its bottom at the $25,000 level. This is where a lot of institutional and retail investors had found Bitcoin to be undervalued at that price level. So if they saw Bitcoin dipping down to anywhere near $25,000, this is a level for them to buy up the opportunity to continue going long. Now, if we do take a look at some additional data.
I thought we were talking about Luna.
On the
Where's Luna?
These markets. Now, going into the coverage
of course, we're gonna get an ad right here.
Luna update.
Sometimes I want to have ad blocker, but I won't.
Today's video, we did cover Do Kwon's latest proposal in forking the blockchain after its collapse last week. And according to a preliminary poll, the vast majority of the Terra community is completely against the proposal. So this was known to be the Revival Plan V2. And as of Tuesday morning, 90% of more than 2,000 votes in the online.
Oh, shit. Okay, so conspiracy theory time. So if everyone is saying no to this proposal, because I'm assuming, when was this video uploaded? Like 11 hours ago, probably. So, you know, the UST, Terra, Luna, whatever, the whole community is against this guy. What this guy wants is definitely opposite of what the community wants. So he just had to rig it to, I guess, justify him doing what he's doing.
Poll rejected the fork. Now, this ballot is open to anyone who logs into the Terra forum.
Can't trust a guy that rigs stuff.
Hold Luna with the network's governance token. Now, I will say, while this poll isn't an official governance vote, it still gives us an indicator that many people are still pissed about what's happened with Luna, and they're not happy, and they're not even interested in a fork being a viable option. Now, that being said, it is still
dude, they just want their money back. That's why they want him to sell the Bitcoin and buy all the Luna back. They just want their money back and just walk away.
Terraform Labs and large Luna holders could push a governance vote for this fork to still happen, but according to what we're seeing now, many people are not in favor for it, and I don't see it going through. Now, it's not really just the whole entire crypto community that has pitchforks looking towards Do Kwon, but it's even other leaders within the space. Binance CEO CZ has been really critical of Do Kwon and the Terra team during the entire UST crisis. He even quotes here, "This won't work. Forking does not give the new fork any value, and that's wishful thinking." Now, just yesterday, if you didn't hear about this news, Do Kwon, the project leader of Terra Luna, actually had his home invaded, which was alleged to be a Luna investor who lost millions of dollars. Now, although Do Kwon was not home at the time of the invasion, his spouse went ahead and filed a report requesting immediate police protection after the Luna investor visited their residence. Now, after being caught by the police, the investor went ahead and just talked about how much money he lost. It was between 2 to 3 billion Korean won, which equates to about $2.3 million. Now, the apprehended investor also claims to have invaded Do Kwon's home to urge Kwon to take full responsibility for Terra's downfall and to make a public apology to over 200,000 Luna investors who have lost their
200,000 investors. How the hell do you get millions of votes? I must be missing something crucial because that makes no sense.
Entire life savings. Now, on this channel, I'm not going to condone anyone, breaking and entering and making threats or, just violating people's personal space. But I will say, I definitely understand where this investor is coming from, and I can definitely see why many people are acting out of emotion when they have lost millions upon millions of dollars. My heart still goes out to these individuals, and although I'm not in favor for anyone breaking the law, it is truly unfortunate to see how Do Kwon's been responsible.
That's crazy. Hold on. Man.
Responding to all of the situation unfolding and to see how neglected his Terra lunatics community has felt. Now, I will say there's been a lot of irony throughout the past week where a lot of people even brought up the definition of lunatics, which is what Terra Luna's founder addresses his community by, which is defined by Google, literally by stating a mentally ill person. You know, they have other words like maniac, fool, idiot, imbecile, moron, madwoman, psychopath. Now, I will say this, while Do Kwon is currently being targeted by his own lunatic community, there are still larger fish in the sea that he really should be worried about. So Do Kwon went ahead and got called in to the hearing for the collapse of the stablecoin. Yun at Tuesday's National Assembly session said investors had been damaged by the debacle and urged other lawmakers to call support for a hearing. Now, additionally, if you didn't know, South Korea has its own version of the SEC. This is called the FSC, or South Korea's Financial Services Commission, and also they have the FSS, which is the Financial Supervisor Service, and they all went ahead and launched an emergency inspection into local crypto exchanges. Now, the latest events surrounding Terra may result in a quicker establishment for the South Korea Digital Asset Basic Act, which is reported to be approved in 2023, where this legislation is expected to include provisions for a 20% tax on digital asset and insurance for users within Korea. Now, I think it would be great if the South Korean government could get some answers from him, just because a lot of people are looking towards Twitter. He's not that active on Twitter right now to see his statements of what's going on. And it would just be nice to have any type of justice getting performed right now when we have millions of investors who have lost thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, only time will tell what we're going to see in terms of crypto regulations, but like I mentioned in the very beginning of last week, this whole event that has taken place is going to line up the dominoes to fall over and to create the next amount of regulations, not just happening within Korea, but for the overall global.
All right, I'm going to be
Well, it's going to show Elon Musk getting away. Oh, man. That's just crazy to me. This guy's like a super villain, like low key, like a real life super villain. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna go and end this live stream real quick and investigate the Dow Jones. If you are watching, go ahead, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Peace.